There's something strange about love. It rarely ends suddenly. If someone is losing feelings for you, they won't tell you directly. Instead, they'll start doing specific things. And once you see these signs, you'll know the love is fading. But what if I told you that the ancient Stoics already understood this process? They had a way of handling it, without pain, without regret, and without losing themselves in the process. Let's talk about that. Love and loss are inevitable parts of life. But when someone we love starts to pull away, it can feel like the world is crumbling. Our mind races with questions. Did I do something wrong? Can I fix this? How do I stop the pain? The Stoics, philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, believed that suffering comes from attachment. They taught that the only way to find peace was to accept reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. If someone is falling out of love with you, understanding the signs and responding in a Stoic way can save you from unnecessary suffering. In this video, we'll break down the signs people show when they're losing feelings, how Stoic philosophy explains them, and what you can do to regain control of your emotions. The first sign: emotional detachment. At first, the change is subtle. They respond to your messages, but with less enthusiasm. Conversations feel forced. They don't laugh at your jokes the way they used to. They start prioritizing other things over you. This emotional detachment is the first sign that someone's feelings are fading. Imagine this. You used to talk every night before bed. Now their replies come hours later. The warmth in their voice has disappeared. They used to send you good morning texts, but now you wake up to silence. It's not an argument, it's not a fight, it's just a slow fading away. Epictetus once said, "It's not things that disturb us, but our judgments about them." In other words, their behavior doesn't hurt you, it's how you interpret it. When someone pulls away, our natural reaction is to panic. We think, they don't love me anymore. This means I'm not good enough. But a Stoic wouldn't think that way. Instead, they would recognize that love, like everything else in life, is temporary. How to respond the Stoic way. 1. Detach emotionally. This doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop expecting. Seneca said, "He who expects nothing is never disappointed." If you assume love is permanent, you set yourself up for suffering. Instead, embrace the impermanence. 2. Stay present. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Rather than dwelling on what's changing, focus on what you can control, your own actions, your own peace of mind. 3. Practice negative visualization. The Stoics had a technique called premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. They would mentally prepare for worst-case scenarios so they wouldn't be blindsided by them. If you acknowledge that love may end, you won't be destroyed if it does. The second sign: subtle disrespect. When love fades, respect often fades with it. They might interrupt you more, roll their eyes, or dismiss your opinions. This isn't always intentional. Sometimes people act this way because they're trying to justify their own changing feelings. A Stoic would see this for what it is, a reflection of the other person's inner turmoil, not a reflection of your worth. Epictetus advised, if someone speaks ill of you, do not make excuses, but reply, "He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned these alone." Think of a relationship like a burning candle. At first, the flame is strong. Over time, the wax melts, the wick shortens, and the light dims. You can't stop the candle from burning out. It's simply the nature of fire. How to respond the Stoic way. 1. Don't take it personally. People's actions are about them, not you. If someone is losing feelings and behaving poorly, that's their issue to resolve. 2. Keep your dignity. The worst thing you can do is beg for their respect. Instead, maintain your own self-respect by walking away from situations that no longer serve you. 3. Remember the Stoic view of control. Epictetus taught that we control our actions, but not others. If someone is disrespecting you, focus on your response, not their behavior. The third sign: lack of effort. Love requires effort. When someone starts losing feelings, they stop putting in the effort. They no longer plan dates, ask about your day, or try to make you happy. everything starts feeling one-sided. A Stoic approach would be to recognize that relationships require mutual effort. If one side stops trying, the balance is lost. Instead of forcing someone to care, accept their choice and focus on your own well-being. How to respond the Stoic way. 1. Recognize what you can and can't control. If someone no longer puts in effort, that's their choice. Your choice is how you respond. 2. Invest in yourself. Seneca advised, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Redirect your energy into things that make you stronger and happier. The 4th sign, avoidance. When someone loses feelings, they may start avoiding you. They find excuses to be busy, cancel plans, or become distant in conversations. This isn't always because they dislike you. It's often because they don't know how to confront their changing emotions. A Stoic would see avoidance as an opportunity for self-reflection. Instead of chasing someone who is pulling away, a Stoic would step back and reassess the situation logically. How to respond the Stoic way. 1. Give them space. Avoidance is a clear message. Instead of forcing interaction, allow them the distance they're seeking. 2. Focus on your own growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this and you will find strength. The 5th sign, irritability. A person losing love may become easily annoyed by things they once adored about you. What used to be cute now irritates them. They seem frustrated or impatient, even when nothing is wrong. Stoicism teaches us that this shift is natural, but not something we should fight against. How to respond the Stoic way. 1. Stay calm. Don't react emotionally. Instead, observe their behavior without attachment. 2. Accept reality. If their frustration isn't justified, recognize that it's not about you, it's about them. The 6th sign, indifference. The most painful but clear sign is indifference. If someone doesn't care about your feelings, your struggles, or your presence, the love is gone. Stoicism teaches us to recognize this and move forward with dignity. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom, or watch this next video to dive deeper into mastering your emotions.